Hello guys, and welcome back to Shadow Manhwa Fresh channel. In the last episode, we saw the ancestor ask Tuji, how did you become so powerful in such a short amount of time? Tuji explained that it was all thanks to Master Yi. It was because of the painting Master Yi gave me. That painting allowed me to grow stronger at an incredible rate. The ancestor then asked, can you show me that painting? Tuji nodded. Of course, there's no problem with that. As she spoke, she took out the painting that Yi had given her. The moment the ancestor laid eyes on it, she was overwhelmed by its brilliance and power. This energy, this power. She stared at the painting in disbelief. Even after cultivating for so many years, I don't think my entire body contains as much energy as this painting. The amount of energy inside it is at least 10 times greater than mine. Suddenly, the energy within the painting surged forward and flowed directly into Tuyan's body. Shocked, Tuyan thought, what is happening? The moment that light entered my body, my entire blood flow accelerated dramatically. It feels like every part of my body has been filled with energy, and now that energy desperately wants to burst out. At that moment, the ancestor coughed up blood and dropped to her knees. Alarmed, Tuji rushed toward her. Ancestor, what happened to you? She helped her up and asked anxiously, are you all right? Honestly, you don't look well at all. The ancestor shook her head. Nothing is wrong. In fact, I feel better than ever. To be honest, I haven't felt this good in thousands of years. What just came out of my body was all the impurities and waste that had accumulated inside me. Now that they're gone, my body has become much purer. I can hardly believe what I'm seeing. This energy, this new power, it's incredible. It's far beyond anything I ever imagined. Seeing the ancestor acting so strangely, Tuji became worried. Ancestor, something doesn't feel right. If there's any problem, please tell me, the ancestor explained. A few days ago, while cultivating, I lost control of my energy and suffered a severe backlash. The damage was so serious that it took me a very long time just to recover enough to stand again. My cultivation was heavily damaged as well. I thought it would take years to fully recover, and perhaps another 1,000 years before I could achieve my next breakthrough. But after seeing this painting, I can confidently say that I will recover very soon. Just one glance at it expelled all the impurities from my body. Even the negative energy inside me has completely disappeared. My body is now repairing itself at an unbelievable speed. If this continues, I'll recover completely very soon. And once I do, I'll be able to challenge the inner demons that have been holding me back. If I defeat those inner demons, I'll reach a level of power that very few demons in history have ever attained. Meanwhile, Tuji was silently thinking, something is definitely wrong. My ancestor never behaves like this. Wait a second, I'm such an idiot. Master Yi created this painting specifically for me, which is why I can absorb its power without any problems. But perhaps it's different for ancestor. Maybe the painting's energy is overwhelming her mind. Perhaps it's even driving her insane. I need to put the painting away before something terrible happens. As soon as the ancestor noticed Tuji trying to take the painting back, her expression changed instantly. Furious, she shouted, how dare you? You're trying to take this incredible treasure away from me. She grabbed Tuji by the throat and lifted her into the air. If I can keep this painting, my cultivation speed will increase tremendously. In just a few years, I'll become so powerful that no one in the entire demon realm will be able to rival me. And you were trying to take that opportunity away from me? You've made a huge mistake. I won't let you go. No one will separate me from this painting. At that moment, a voice echoed from within the painting. Fox Demon, you've gone too far. You absorbed my power, and I was willing to forgive that. But now you're trying to harm the person whom Master personally gifted this painting to. For that, I cannot forgive you. A powerful force burst out from the painting and threw the ancestor backward. The impact instantly restored her senses. Terrified, she thought, what just happened? It seems my inner demon took control of me, and because of it, I nearly offended Senior. Tuji quickly asked, Ancestor, what do you think about the painting? You know, Master personally created it for me. It's by absorbing the painting's power that I became this strong. At that moment, Yi Chen's image appeared before the ancestor. He spoke coldly. It would be best if you remembered your place. What you did today was already crossing the line. If you ever repeat it, the consequences will be severe. The ancestor immediately recognized him. That's the man I met in the town. The same person who threw me out of his house. The scene then shifted back to Yi Chen's home. Yi Chen was staring at a mouse and shouting, listen carefully and stop right there. As an evergreen saint, I'm giving you a warning. If you don't listen, you'll suffer the consequences. Surprisingly, he was talking to a tiny mouse. At the same time, he thought to himself, why are mice so troublesome? I've been trying to chase this thing away forever, but it refuses to leave. I'll have to do something drastic. He slowly crawled toward the mouse. The moment they faced each other, both of them panicked. Yi Chen shouted, I am the evergreen saint. And because I have a kind heart, I'll forgive you this time. But if you do this again, I won't show any mercy. Meanwhile, the ancestor could hear every word Yi Chen was saying. Terrified, she immediately bowed her head. Senior, I understand. I will never repeat today's mistake. Please forgive me just this once. She silently reflected. Senior Yi is warning me. He's telling me that I can never take away the gift he personally gave to 2G. If I ever try to steal that painting, or even think about doing so, he could destroy both me and my entire clan. Thankfully, I listened to the Black Emperor and chose not to continue that conflict. 2G herself said that Master Yi greatly favors the Black Emperor. If we had accidentally harmed him, none of us would have survived. Then she looked toward 2G and thought, honestly, 2G possesses the most extraordinary bloodline in our entire clan. Her talent is exceptional, far beyond that of any ordinary member. In fact, she's even more talented than I was at her age. Even without external help, she would have become incredibly powerful. But now that she has received Master Yi's blessing, she'll reach my level much sooner than anyone could imagine. It's difficult to admit, but it's the truth. The future of our clan doesn't belong to me anymore. It belongs to 2G. I'm already old. If I truly want our clan to prosper, then from now on we must place our hopes in her. Noticing her silence, 2G asked, Ancestor, what's wrong? You've seemed worried for a while now. If something is bothering you, please tell me. The ancestor smiled gently. No, everything is fine. After a moment, 2G hesitated before speaking again. Ancestor, there's something I've wanted to ask you for a long time. Can I ask it now? The ancestor nodded. Why are you so nervous? You can ask me anything. 2G took a deep breath. Ancestor, I believe Master Yi has some kind of connection with our Spirit Fox clan. A relationship from the distant past that he has never forgotten. And I think that's why he treats me so favorably. Shocked, Tuyan asked, what do you mean by that? 2G replied, Ancestor, you already know that the bloodline I possess once belonged to one of our ancestors. I am only the second fox to inherit this bloodline. Everyone says that I look remarkably similar to that ancestor as well. Tuyan nodded. Yes, you're absolutely right. Every high-ranking member of our clan knows about this. Long ago, our clan had an extremely powerful ancestor. Your bloodline, appearance, and even your physique are almost identical to hers. But what does that have to do with Senior Yi? 2G explained. My master is incredibly powerful, yet he looks very young. That clearly means the passage of time doesn't affect him like it does ordinary people. In my opinion, he must be thousands of years old. No one could become that powerful in just a few hundred years. The ancestor replied, 2G, what exactly are you trying to say? I can believe that Master Yi may be over 1,000 years old. However, as far as we know, no member of our clan had ever met him before. You are the first fox to receive his guidance. 2G continued, Ancestor, both of us visited Master Yi on the same day. He threw you out, yet he welcomed me warmly. He even gave me that amazing painting to help me become stronger. Personally, I believe all of this happened because I look exactly like our ancient ancestor, the one whose bloodline I inherited and whose history is barely recorded in our clan's records. The ancestor was stunned. When you put it that way, it actually makes sense. There are many foxes in our clan. Some are even more beautiful than you. Yet Senior Yi chose only you. He favors you so much that it seems as though he has handed the entire fortune of our fox clan to you. There can only be one explanation. Thousands of years ago, our ancestor must have known Master Yi. Perhaps they met when he was still a young cultivator and had not yet reached his current level of power. 2G nodded. Yes, that's exactly what I think as well. I believe our ancestor met Master Yi when he was still weak. Back then, he probably wasn't powerful enough to help her very much, and he carried that regret with him ever since. That is why, when he saw me, he immediately chose me. He has been helping me with my cultivation in every way he can. The ancestor smiled happily. Your reasoning is completely logical. No matter how powerful Master Yi is now, everyone knows that humans have always been captivated by the beauty of fox women. There isn't a man in this world who wouldn't admire the women of our fox clan. Our ancestor, the one about whom we know very little, must have had a close relationship with Master Yi. That is the only explanation for why you're receiving all these benefits today. Then the ancestor spoke seriously. Listen carefully, 2G. Fate has given you an incredible opportunity. Everything Master Yi has done so far was because of the guilt and feelings he carried for that ancient ancestor. His affection wasn't originally for you, it was for her. But now, you must replace that ancestor in his heart. You need to earn a place beside Master Yi and become someone truly important to him. If you succeed, the future of our entire clan will change. No matter what, you must make this happen. 2G nodded confidently. Ancestor, please don't worry. I will continue cultivating under Master Yi's guidance, and I'm certain that within a few years I will become a demon emperor. A few days later, the scene shifted. All the members of the Fox clan had returned. Some of them looked badly injured. We barely made it back alive. Otherwise, we would have died out there. Another fox asked, how many enemies were chasing you? The fox replied, 5. 5 people were after me. I barely managed to escape and make it back here. 2G's father stepped forward and said, I know we've all suffered losses. But first, we need to calm down. We can't make decisions while we're angry. At that moment, the Black Emperor arrived and asked, "What happened here? Why is everyone making so much noise?" Even Tuji looked shocked. "How did everyone get injured? Weren't you all gathering materials for Senior Yi? Did someone attack you?" One of the clan members answered, "Princess Tuji, you have no idea how close we came to dying. While we were searching for stones in the forest for Senior Yi, members of the Black Tiger clan surrounded us and attacked us. Ever since your engagement was broken off, they've become our enemies. Whenever those bastards see someone from our clan, they immediately start a fight. And it's not just the Black Tiger clan. Their allies are targeting us as well. We faced countless attacks while trying to return." The Black Emperor frowned. "Didn't you tell them that you were working for me? I refuse to believe they would still attack you after learning that." A clan member snorted. "Who would dare say that? Everyone knows the marriage would have gone smoothly if you hadn't interfered. If they had found out we were working for you, we probably wouldn't have survived at all." Hearing this, the Black Emperor became furious. So the Black Tigers still haven't learned their lesson. Master Yi already killed their strongest ancestor, yet these idiots still refuse to use their brains. It seems I'll have to teach them personally. Besides, the Demon Kings once attacked me alongside Nanling, and I've never taken revenge for that. Now is the perfect opportunity. The Black Emperor raised his voice and declared, "I, the Black Emperor, hereby announce that today is the last day of the Black Tiger clan. After today, they will never be the same. I will strip them of everything that defines them." Tuji's father was shocked. "What did you just say? Black Emperor, are you out of your mind? The Black Tiger clan is extremely powerful. No matter how strong you are, you can't destroy them by yourself." At the same time, he thought to himself, it's true that their strongest expert, Ming Zuikan, is already dead. But that doesn't mean the clan is weak. They still have two incredibly powerful elders, Ming Zuiling and Ming Zuihai. Both of them are Demon Emperor level experts. If the Black Emperor encounters either one of them, they won't hesitate to kill him. He'll get himself killed and drag us down with him. Meanwhile, the ancestor was thinking, the Black Emperor serves Senior Yi, so we cannot ignore anything he says. If he's claiming he can destroy the Black Tiger clan, perhaps he actually can. If we fail to support him at such a critical moment, he'll remember it. And if he speaks negatively about us to Senior Yi, all our efforts until now will be wasted. Worse, if Senior Yi turns against us, our clan doesn't have the strength to survive his wrath." The Black Emperor looked at the clan leader and said, "What exactly are you trying to say? The people who were injured are your clan members, not mine. I'm standing up for your people. I'm willing to avenge them. So you need to make your position clear. Are you on my side or not? Because if you aren't, this alliance may not survive." Tuji's father replied calmly, "Black Emperor, I know you're angry, but we shouldn't act rashly. This is a very serious matter. Let's sit down, discuss it carefully, and decide on the best course of action." Tuyan replied, "There's nothing to think about in this matter. The Black Tiger clan made a huge mistake by attacking our people. We will not forgive them for what they have done. Black Emperor, whatever you plan to do, our clan will fully support you." Tuji's father was stunned. "What is happening? Our ancestor is the wisest person in the entire clan. She always thinks carefully before making any decision. I never expected her to make such a statement." The other clan members were equally shocked. "Ancestor, you know how powerful they are. Going against them is extremely dangerous." Tuyan coldly replied, "I do not like repeating myself. I hope all of you understood me the first time. For our entire lives, we have lived in fear. Because of that, the other clans have constantly oppressed us. But now the time has come, not to fear, but to confront our fears. How long are we supposed to continue living like cowards? You youngsters stay here. We, the clan elders, will go and speak with the Black Tiger clan. Let us find out what problem they have with us. If this conflict can be resolved through discussion, then that would be the best outcome. But if they refuse to listen to reason, then today will be their last day." The Black Emperor applauded. "That was an impressive speech. Ancestor Tuyan, I never imagined you were so courageous. After all, we all work for Master Yi. Having confidence is only natural." Tuyan thought to herself, "To hell with courage. I'm only doing this because of Master Yi. I don't want to leave a bad impression on him." The Black Emperor declared, "The Black Tigers will not survive today. And if their allies try to protect them, I promise that the other clans won't escape either. The balance of power in Nanling is about to change. Those who were once considered weak will soon become the strongest force in the region. All right then, let's go." With that, the Black Emperor and the ancestor left together. The scene shifted to Tiger Mountain. Some guards looked up at the sky in shock. "Look, something is coming toward us. The smoke is blocking our view. We can't see clearly. Could it be fireworks?" One of the guards shouted. "Who are you people? Why are you coming here?" Before they could react, the Black Emperor attacked and killed them instantly. He said, "You ask who I am? I am the one who has come to destroy all of you today." Soon, a large group of Black Tiger clan members surrounded him. Mingyan stepped forward. "Black Emperor, how dare you enter my territory?" The Black Emperor laughed. You must be young Master Mingyan, the man whose fiancé ran away with me. Because of that incident, your clan became the laughingstock of the region. I heard you've been locked up at home ever since. Honestly, that was exactly what you deserved. So tell me, how does it feel spending your days alone in a dark room? Furious, Mingyan shouted, everything that happened is your fault, and now you're mocking me. You've made a huge mistake by entering our territory. You won't leave here alive today. He charged forward and launched an attack. The ancestor warned, Black Emperor, be careful. This is one of the Black Tiger clan's strongest techniques. If it hits you, you'll suffer tremendous pain. Why aren't you listening? Move out of the way. Your shield isn't strong enough to block that attack. But the Black Emperor remained completely still. He said, I'm not afraid of an attack from someone this weak. Let him use all his strength. I can confidently say that he won't even be able to harm a single hair on my head. The attack struck him directly. Mingyan had poured so much power into the technique that he coughed up blood from the strain. Excited, Mingyan laughed. That was my strongest move. You had no chance of surviving it. Finally, I've killed this bastard. However, when the dust settled, the Black Emperor was standing there completely unharmed. He said calmly, You call that your strongest attack? Sometimes you really make me laugh. Mingyan was horrified. How is this possible? Not long ago, the Black Emperor wasn't even my equal. Now, he's casually blocking my strongest attack. The Black Emperor replied, I don't have all day. Get back on your feet. Even if you kneel before me, I have no intention of forgiving you. Mingyan gritted his teeth. You're getting too arrogant. Who do you think you are? Why would I ever kneel before you? This is your last warning. Leave now or staying here will end very badly for you. The Black Emperor smiled. Do you know why I came here? I came to destroy your entire clan. So if anyone here is in danger, it's you, not me. Even if your entire clan joins forces, you still won't be able to stop me. Mingyan laughed. You have big dreams. But today I'm gonna crush both your dreams and you. And those foxes standing beside you won't survive either. You probably charmed this ancestor with your handsome appearance. But today, both your story and hers will come to an end. The Black Emperor's expression turned cold. Mingyan, you talk too much. The more nonsense you speak, the worse your ending will be. Mingyan sneered. When Tuji ran away the first time, I was shocked. But now I realize none of it was her fault. This shameless behavior clearly runs in her blood. She learned everything from her ancestor. Enraged, Tuyan stepped forward. Mingyan, you're not leaving here alive. Mingyan laughed. What happened? I insulted the Black Emperor and now you're angry? Of course you are. He's your lover, isn't he? Hearing this, Tuyan's anger exploded. The overwhelming pressure of her power frightened everyone present. The surrounding clan members shouted, How dare these foxes come into our territory and threaten us? Tuyan immediately attacked Mingyan. The force of her strike drove him to his knees. Mingyan growled, At first I thought you came here just to talk. But now it seems the Fox clan has truly grown bold. Just wait until the elders of my family arrive. Then we'll see how arrogant you can remain. Tuyan replied, For countless years, you people have oppressed the Fox clan. But your disgusting rule ends today. By defeating you, we will declare to the entire region that the Fox clan is nobody's slave. No one has the right to rule over us. At that moment, a powerful voice echoed through the area. You insolent woman, how dare you attack my son? Tuyan froze in shock. That voice, it can't be. How could he have returned after all these years? The Black Emperor asked. Whose voice is it? Why are you so surprised? Tuyan explained, That is the most powerful member of the Black Tiger clan. He is Ming Zuikan's older brother, Ming Zuishan. He disappeared many years ago, but now he has returned. The Black Emperor smirked. So he's the brother of the fool Master Yi killed. Tuji immediately warned him. Black Emperor, don't underestimate him. Ming Zuishan is incredibly powerful. You could say that even Zuikan is nothing compared to him. Last time, Master Yi saved us, but who is going to save us today? Mingyan laughed and said, You should listen to Tuji. My great-grandfather will be here soon, and I can guarantee that once he arrives, you won't even have a chance to run away. You still have time, Black Emperor. Run while you can. After all, running away is what you've always been good at. At that moment, Zuishan launched a terrifying attack toward them. Even Tuyan struggled to withstand its pressure. Tuyan said, I've never felt such an overwhelming aura before. Even the Black Emperor admitted, You were right. His pressure is far more terrifying than his brother's. It's becoming difficult just to stand here. Tuyan explained, Ming Zuishan was obsessed with cultivation. Around 1,000 years ago, he entered the Forbidden Forest in search of greater power, a place from which no one had ever returned alive. For years, there was no news of him, so everyone assumed he had died there. But it seems we were all wrong. He not only survived, but also achieved whatever he went there to obtain. His power is truly terrifying. Zuishan stepped forward and said, So you're the ones who dared to attack my clan. Tuyan, when I last saw you, you were just a little girl. Now you've become the ancestor of your clan. And you must be the Black Emperor, the troublemaker who has caused chaos throughout Nanling. Finally, you've fallen into my hands. The Black Emperor smirked. You're right. I am the Black Emperor. But people like you don't call me Black Emperor. You call me Father. Furious, Zuishan immediately launched another powerful attack. Tuji cried out, Ancestor, Black Emperor, are you alright? Zuishan sneered. No, little girl, he's not alright. No matter how powerful a cultivator is, nobody remains unharmed after taking my attack head-on. I heard that younger brother, Ming Zuikan, chased the two of you into Zhongzhou. Since then, nobody has seen him again. Tell me immediately where my brother is. If you refuse, I promise I will destroy both of you right here. The Black Emperor laughed. Just like your brother, you're an idiot. Your brother was extremely arrogant about his cultivation. That arrogance led him to Zhongzhou while chasing us. What he didn't know was that Zhongzhou is home to someone before whom even gods would bow. That person is none other than my master, Yi Chen. When your brother stood before my master, the pressure alone forced him back into his original form. My master used only a single attack to completely destroy his soul. You know, when your brother was getting beaten by my master, he looked less like a tiger and more like a scared little cat. But I can't say he was completely useless. He turned out to be very useful to my master. My master roasted him properly, seasoned him with spices, and then ate him. I even got a taste myself. I have to admit, his meat was delicious. Just talking about it is making my mouth water. I wonder when I'll get another tasty tiger to eat. Meanwhile, Tuyan remembered something the Demon Emperor had once told her. She thought, Lord Yanlong was right all along. I simply failed to understand what he meant back then. He was trying to tell me how the Black Emperor's master had killed and eaten Ming Zuikan. For ordinary cultivators, a demon's body is an invaluable treasure. But in Master Yi's eyes, it wasn't a treasure, it was just food. He simply roasted it and ate it. It's a good thing Master Yi didn't like me when we first met. If he had taken a liking to me, he might have fried me together with Ming Zuikan. Hearing the Black Emperor's words, Zuishan became enraged. He shouted, I know everything you're saying is a lie. With your level of cultivation, there's no way you could have killed my brother. But your nonsense has already angered me, and now I will punish you. The Black Emperor replied calmly, I have a very generous heart, so I'm willing to give you one last chance. If you want your clan to survive, you only need to do one thing. Kneel before my master, and promise that you'll never harass the Fox clan again. If you do that, I'll spare all of you. Oh, and your grandson must kneel and apologize as well. He has no manners whatsoever. I'll teach him some manners with a few good slaps. Mingyan shouted, Are you talking about me? The Black Emperor nodded. You know I'm an emperor, so naturally I have a broad mind. I don't enjoy killing people for no reason. But sometimes fools like you simply talk too much, and even a great emperor like me can't tolerate that forever. Enraged, Zuishan attacked the Black Emperor again. This time, however, the Black Emperor was prepared. The first attack only worked because I wasn't paying attention, but you won't succeed a second time. He then pulled out a leaf from the tree brother and said, I need your help. Please show your power and save your little brother. The moment Zuishan felt the energy radiating from the leaf, he was shocked. Mingyan exclaimed, How is this possible? My grandfather's aura is among the most terrifying in the world, but a simple leaf absorbed all of his energy. What kind of magic is this Black Emperor using? The Black Emperor laughed. Kitty, I told you already. You won't be able to attack me again. Now let me show you what I'm capable of. The energy erupting from the Black Emperor's body forced every tiger present to stumble backward. Zuishan's eyes widened. This power, I recognize it. I felt this exact power inside the Forbidden Forest. I can guarantee that it belongs to someone I've met before. The scene shifted to the past. Zuishan was sitting inside the Forbidden Forest, peacefully cultivating. He thought, the spiritual energy here is incredible. If I cultivate here for just one more month, I'll definitely break through my bottleneck. After that, I'll advance and become a demon emperor. Suddenly, a terrifying attack struck him. An angry voice roared, You bastard! How dare you come here? You're sitting here stealing my spiritual energy. The tree brother instantly bound Zuishan with vines. Zuishan thought, I was so focused on cultivation that I completely failed to notice this incredibly powerful tree cultivator nearby. It's far too powerful. With my current strength, I can't do anything against it. He immediately begged, Please forgive me. I had no idea you were here. If I had known, I would never have entered this place. The tree brother replied, You're only a half-step demon emperor. How did you think you could enter this place, steal the energy of powerful beings, and level up? This is your final warning. Leave immediately. If I ever see you again in the forbidden area, I promise I'll destroy both you and your entire clan. Back in the present, Zuishan thought, I was right. This is definitely the same being who almost killed me back then. But what's truly surprising is how the Black Emperor obtained a leaf from such a powerful existence. At that moment, Tree Brother's voice came from the leaf. Black Emperor, when I gave you that leaf, I clearly told you to use its power only when facing a life-threatening danger. Why did you use it so soon? The Black Emperor immediately began acting pitiful. Big Brother Tree, I'm your little brother. Do you know how badly I've been bullied here? You were the one who sent me to Nanling. I was helping these foxes gather crystals for Master. But these black tigers kept getting in our way. They wouldn't let us collect the crystals. They even insulted Master. If they had insulted me, I could have tolerated it. But do you know what this tiger said about Master? He claimed that our Master was nothing compared to him. He said he was greater than any god within his territory. He even said that everyone who came here would have to bow before him and call him father. You know Master means everything to us. How could we ever call anyone else father? I couldn't tolerate hearing Master being insulted, so I called for your help. Zuishan was completely dumbfounded. This damned Black Emperor is actually an actor. Everything he just said is a complete fabrication. I never said any of those things. The Black Emperor said, Brother Tree, you already know that I don't care about my own life. Everything I do is for my Master. If this were only about me, I would never have bothered you. But the truth is that I came here to collect yuan stones for Master, and this bastard kept trying to stop me from doing such important work. That's why I'm so angry with him. Mingyan immediately objected. Black Emperor, you're talking complete nonsense. You keep claiming that we insulted your Master, but where is your evidence? The Black Emperor shrugged. Brother Tree is my brother. I don't need to prove anything to him because he trusts me completely. Brother Tree spoke coldly. Black Tiger Clan, I've already shown mercy to some of your people before. But today, you made the mistake of speaking disrespectfully about my Master. Mingyan shouted in panic. Ancestor, what is happening? I can't use any of my powers at all. It feels like someone has completely suppressed my cultivation. Zuishan replied, Foolish boy, keep your mouth shut. It's not just you. Even I can't use my powers right now. This isn't the time to complain. It's the time to think about how to survive. Brother Tree continued, My Master's achievements are as vast as the sky, so great that they cannot be measured. He is also incredibly kind-hearted. That's why he personally ignores insignificant people who speak behind his back. But I am not as merciful as my Master. Right now I am so angry that I want to wipe out your entire clan. However, I have learned a great deal from my Master, so I won't destroy all of you over a single mistake. Black Tiger Clan, consider yourselves fortunate. I'm giving you one chance. From now on, acknowledge the Black Emperor as your leader and obey whatever he tells you to do. If you help him gather stones for my Master, I will forgive all your past mistakes. Mingyan sneered. You stupid tree. You can't even move from where you're standing, yet you're giving orders to all of us. Do you even understand what you're asking for? The yuan stones are priceless treasures. If your Master wants them, what does that have to do with us? If he wants that many stones, he should go find them himself instead of begging us. And as for destroying our clan, you can't do it. Even if 36 trees like you showed up here, you still wouldn't be able to harm us. We are the Great Black Tiger Clan. We've faced countless enemies, and none of them have ever defeated us. Before he could continue speaking, Brother Tree attacked him. A massive explosion erupted across the battlefield. Brother Tree roared, Brat, who do you think you are? Standing in front of me and insulting my Master? It seems your entire Tiger Clan has a death wish. Fine, I'll grant that wish. With that, Brother Tree unleashed a final attack aimed directly at Mingyan. Mingyan's face turned pale. If that attack hits me, I'm definitely going to die. At the last moment, Zuishan stepped in and blocked the attack. Zuishan immediately bowed. Senior, he's only a child. We failed to teach him proper manners. Please forgive him just this once. I promise he won't speak recklessly again. Mingyan sighed in relief. Ancestor, thank goodness you stepped in. I was actually scared for a moment. Now the two of us can teach these people a lesson and show them how terrifying the Black Tiger Clan truly is. Before he could finish, Zuishan slapped him across the face. You idiot. Open your eyes and look carefully. The one standing before you is an immortal tree. His power is beyond anything we can even imagine. You insulted him with that filthy mouth of yours. Hurry up and apologize. Senior Tree is the only one who can spare your life now. Mingyan cried out, Ancestor, what are you doing? He just looks like an ordinary tree. Why are you calling him senior? Brother Tree narrowed his eyes. Zuishan, you've become quite bold. You actually dared to block my attack. Do you truly believe you're powerful enough to protect someone while standing before me? It seems that not only the younger members of your clan, but even you have become delusional. I suppose I need to correct that misunderstanding as well. Mingyan panicked. Ancestor, save me. Otherwise, this crazy tree is really going to kill me. Meanwhile, Zuishan thought to himself, what should I do now? Senior is already furious. If I block his attack again, I can guarantee he won't spare anyone in our clan. It seems I only have one option left. My child, Mingyan, forgive me. Your great-grandfather can no longer protect you. With that, Zuishan grabbed Mingyan and forcibly extracted all of the cultivation energy from his body. Instantly, Mingyan reverted into an ordinary tiger. The rest of the clan stared in shock. What happened? The prince has lost all of his powers. He's just a normal tiger now. Our clan's prince can't do anything anymore. He doesn't even have the intelligence he once had. Zuishan then knelt before Brother Tree. Senior, I have already punished him for his mistake. He is now crippled and will never be able to cultivate again. Please forgive him. Brother Tree replied coldly. First of all, Zuishan, you're not in a position to speak to me as an equal. Whether I kill your grandson or spare him is still entirely my decision. To be honest, sometimes I feel like wiping out your entire clan. After all, what good are any of you? All you've ever done is cause trouble. I have no reason to spare you. If I had even a single reason, perhaps I would consider it. Zuishan lowered his head further. Senior, I promise you that we will fully support the Black Emperor from now on. We will also gather many stones for your master. Please forgive us this one time. Brother Tree then turned to the Black Emperor. I've already sent someone else to collect stones. When they return, they'll bring plenty of them. You and Tuji can go back now. Master is currently alone, and that's not a good thing. Return as quickly as possible and help him with whatever small tasks he may have. The Black Emperor nodded. Understood, brother. I'll leave immediately. As Zuishan watched them, he thought, it seems their master urgently needs these stones. And from what I've seen, they value their master above everything else. If I provide the Black Emperor with enough stones, I'm certain he'll spare us. Right now, survival is all that matters. As the Black Emperor prepared to leave, he said, I'm going now. I hope you won't forget everything we've discussed today. Suddenly, Zuishan called out, Black Emperor, wait a moment. The Black Emperor turned around. What now? Did we not beat you badly enough? Are you asking for another beating? Zuishan quickly shook his head. What happened today was all a misunderstanding, and I want to clear up that misunderstanding completely. From your conversation, I learned that your master needs Demon Yuan crystals. Therefore, on behalf of the Black Tiger clan, I would like to offer 50 stones to your master. These are 50 stones that I personally collected from the Forbidden Lands. I hope master will accept them, and please apologize to him on our behalf. When the Black Emperor saw the stones, he was stunned. 50 stones. As expected of the strongest clan in this entire region, those poor foxes only managed to gather a few stones. But these people have 50 high-quality stones. Anyone else would probably be overjoyed. But I am the Black Emperor, the worst of the worst. You made a huge mistake by mentioning stones in front of me. Now I'm going to strip your entire clan of its wealth. The Black Emperor said, Only 50 stones? Is this really the gift you're offering to Master? It seems you still underestimate him. Zuishan frowned. Black Emperor, what are you talking about? Do you realize those are Yuan stones? They are among the rarest treasures in the world. Each stone contains the energy of both heaven and earth. They aren't ordinary rocks that anyone can pick up along the roadside. I spent thousands of years in the Forbidden Land, and these are all I managed to collect. So stop talking nonsense. I'm offering these stones to help your master, not to insult him. The Black Emperor thought to himself, I know he's telling the truth, but why should I trust him? Then he said aloud, This would have been a decent gift if you'd given me at least 200 stones. At the very least, 200 stones would be useful to master. Anything less simply isn't enough. Zuishan's expression darkened. Black Emperor, now you're going too far. The only reason I'm tolerating your nonsense is because of Senior Tree. Otherwise, I would never have listened to this. The Black Emperor replied calmly, I'm staying in Fox Clan territory until tomorrow morning. After that, I'll return to master. If the stones arrive before then, great. But if I have to return empty-handed, I'll have to explain everything to Master and Brother Tree. You've already seen how good I am at acting. If I decide to add just a few details of my own, imagine what could happen to your clan. So think carefully about your next move, Zuishan. You know better than anyone that making up a few extra details won't be difficult for me. The next morning, Zuishan returned carrying a large bag. There are 150 stones inside this bag. Together with the 50 I already gave you, that makes 200. You asked for 200 stones, and I've brought them. Please don't speak badly about us in front of Master. The Black Emperor grinned. I must admit, you've done a very good job. He immediately stored all the stones inside his spatial ring. You look exhausted, Brother Ming. It seems collecting these stones wasn't easy. Don't worry, your hard work won't go to waste, because I'm going to take all the credit for it. Master's praise will go entirely to me. If there's anything left over, maybe I'll pass some of it on to you. One member of the Black Tiger clan couldn't hold back his anger. This Black Emperor talks far too much. He's only acting arrogant because powerful people are backing him. Without them, he wouldn't have survived this long. Zuishan immediately shouted, Be quiet. One careless word could get us all killed. Then he turned to the Black Emperor. We have no issues with you anymore. If Senior Tree or Master ever need anything, please let us know. We'd be happy to help. And please don't forget to tell them how hard we worked to gather these stones. We put in tremendous effort. The Black Emperor nodded. Don't worry. I'll tell them everything. Meanwhile, Tuji prepared to leave. Ancestor, I'm going now. Her ancestor replied, Remember what we discussed. Once you return to Zhongzhou, focus on your cultivation. And more importantly, do everything you can to attract Master's attention. This is extremely important for our clan. Tuji nodded seriously. I understand. I'll remember. For the sake of our clan, I'll do everything I can. With that, they departed. As they traveled, the Black Emperor laughed happily. This journey was far more profitable than I expected. I came here hoping to find 5 stones at most. Instead, thanks to the Black Tiger clan, I ended up with 200. I'm sure Master will be delighted when he sees them, and Brother Tree will definitely praise me as well. Soon, they returned home. The Black Emperor called out, Brother Tree, we're back. Brother Tree replied, Black Emperor, listen carefully. You don't need to return to Nanling anymore. At least not until I give you further instructions. Because of everything you've done to the Black Tiger clan, they're furious right now. They're probably discussing ways to kill you. If you go back there, they'll definitely try to eliminate you. My injuries are almost healed. Give me a little more time, and I'll recover completely. After that, I'll personally accompany you there and remind those Black Tiger fools of their place. The things they said still irritate me. The Black Emperor quickly presented the stones. Brother Tree, look what I brought. The Black Tigers were terrified because of you. That's why they offered 200 yuan stones as a gift for Master. I personally checked them. Every single one is high quality. They may be scoundrels, but this time they genuinely helped us. So I think we can forgive them for now. Of course, if they cause trouble again, we won't spare them. Brother Tree snorted. Let me fully recover first. Then I'll go there myself and see how they behave in front of me. Only then will I decide whether their clan deserves to continue existing. For now, take these stones to Master. He needs them for cultivation. Later, Tuji quietly placed the ring beside Yi Chen while he slept. Looking at him, she thought, when Master sees this ring, he'll definitely be happy. He was so worried about obtaining yuan stones. I'm glad I could help him, and honestly, Master looks even more handsome when he's asleep. How can one person be so charming? At that moment, Yi Chen unconsciously grabbed Tuji's hand in his sleep, pulling her closer until she fell asleep beside him. The next morning, Yi Chen woke up feeling uncomfortable. My entire back is stiff. It feels like something heavy was lying on top of me. When he turned and saw Tuji sleeping beside him, he was shocked. Miss Tuji? When did she come back? Wasn't she away on a trip? Then he noticed the ring nearby. What is this? It definitely wasn't here when I cleaned the room last night. It must be a gift Tuji brought back for me. Let's see what's inside. As he examined the ring's internal space, he froze. Wait, these are yuan stones. The same stones the Black Emperor brought me before. But there are so many of them, and their quality is far better than the previous ones. If I cultivate using all of these, I'm certain I'll achieve a breakthrough. As far as I know, a cultivator's strength increases dramatically after breaking through. Excited, Yi Chen immediately sat down to cultivate. All I have to do is hold the stones, focus, and guide their energy into my body. As he cultivated, he thought, Black Emperor, you're incredible. These stones are truly amazing. I can absorb their energy perfectly through my meridians. I can even feel how pure and high quality they are. Outside, powerful winds suddenly began to blow. Tuji looked around in confusion. What's happening? How did the weather suddenly change so drastically? The Black Emperor answered. Whenever Master cultivates, the surrounding weather becomes unstable. This is all happening because of his overwhelming power. The scene then shifted to Yuanjian Holy Land. People were running in panic. We need to find shelter. The wind today is extremely dangerous. It's draining our cultivation energy. Several elders looked up at the sky in shock. What is going on? Where is all the heavenly energy going? It feels like someone is drawing all of it into their body. Another master shook his head. You're worrying too much. Don't forget that our mountain is protected by a powerful formation. It doesn't just defend us. It also gathers heavenly energy from the surroundings. So no matter how much heavenly energy disappears elsewhere, our holy land won't be affected. The first elder said, You're right. The energy in our holy land won't run out so easily, but some loss is still inevitable. At that moment, the Holy Lord arrived. Elders, you're all here so early in the morning. The elders smiled. Holy Lord, you've surprised us. We thought you were becoming old-fashioned, but your new hairstyle is amazing. Another elder laughed. Your haircut is way ahead of current trends. It actually looks pretty cool. The Holy Lord sighed. I didn't get a haircut. The truth is that the wind outside was incredibly strong and completely ruined my hair. My appearance was destroyed before the day even started. Then he asked, By the way, where's Brother G? Why didn't he come? The elders explained. A few days ago, he entered seclusion to cultivate. That's why he couldn't come even after being summoned. The second elder then said, Senior brother, the energy inside our holy land has decreased significantly. Even though our condition is still stable, the energy in the surrounding regions has dropped dramatically. Mysterious winds are blowing everywhere, draining spiritual energy from cultivators. The Holy Lord nodded. Yes, I already know about that. In fact, I investigated it myself. I followed those winds all the way to their source and discovered that they were coming from Martial Master Yi's residence. So we can say that our spiritual energy isn't being stolen by an outsider. It's all being absorbed by Ancestor Yi. That's why I chose not to interfere. The elders immediately understood. So that's why our formation isn't protecting the energy. Our formation has two functions: protecting the Holy Land and preserving its spiritual energy. No matter how powerful a cultivator is, they shouldn't be able to draw energy away from this place. But if Senior Yi is the one taking it, the formation would never stop him. After all, he is the creator of the formation. The first elder wondered, but what is Master Yi using such an enormous amount of energy for? Could he be refining some incredible treasure? The second elder nodded. That's very possible. Whether it's his calligraphy or his paintings, all of them contain unbelievable amounts of energy. Creating such masterpieces must consume a tremendous amount of power. That's probably why he's absorbing energy from the surroundings. Still, we need to think about our own energy reserves as well. Otherwise, we won't be able to support Ancestor Yi. Just then, Wu Shuang arrived. Holy Lord, Masters, Uncles, it's good to see all of you. The Holy Lord smiled. Wu Shuang, you arrived at the perfect time. We were just talking about you. The first elder said proudly, My child, your progress is truly remarkable. Entering seclusion was absolutely the right decision, and the results are obvious. The second elder thought to himself, Wu Shuang has already reached an incredible cultivation level. The cultivation speed of young geniuses is terrifying. When they reach our age, I can't even imagine how powerful they'll become. One thing is certain, they'll surpass us all. Then he said aloud, Not just on our peak, but across the entire Holy Land, there isn't a single disciple who can match you in cultivation. Wu Shuang, you've done an outstanding job. As your master, I'm proud of you. The Holy Lord then proposed. Now that Wu Shuang has become so powerful, how about officially appointing her as the Holy Saintess? Normally, such a title requires a formal ceremony. I believe we should hold the ceremony within the next month. However, there's one problem. Elder Nangong and Situ Zhenping are both absent, and we have no idea when they'll return. What do you all think? Should we wait for them or proceed without them? The second elder replied immediately, I don't think we should delay. Although those two elders are powerful, they are only guest elders, not permanent members of the Holy Land. So the ceremony can proceed without them. Besides, we have no idea how long they'll be gone. How long is Wu Shuang supposed to wait? This ceremony should have happened a long time ago. We've already delayed her appointment enough. Personally, I believe that your presence and Senior Yi's presence are more than enough for the ceremony. The first elder agreed. Yuan Chuan is absolutely right. Wu Shuang should have become the saintess long ago. There's no reason to delay it any further. Wu Shuang respectfully replied, Holy Lord, elders, I'll accept whatever decision you make. But if you're asking for my opinion, I agree as well. As long as you and Senior Yi attend the ceremony, I don't think there will be any problems. And the absent elders are only guest elders. I'm certain they won't be offended. Besides, all of us know the truth. Everything we have today is because of Senior Yi. If he hadn't helped us, the Holy Land would never have reached its current level. And I wouldn't have become this powerful either. The Holy Lord nodded. My child, you're absolutely right. Our Holy Land has faced countless dangers recently. If those disasters had happened before Master Yi appeared, I can guarantee we would have already been destroyed. But because of Master Yi's presence, every crisis turned into an opportunity. Everything we are today and everything we possess is thanks to him. When drinking water, one should never forget its source. That's why I'm personally going to invite Ancestor Yi. If he agrees to attend, it will be a great honor for all of us. Meanwhile, Yi Chen was reading a letter from Tan Te. The letter said, Dear Senior Yi, your cultivation is progressing incredibly fast, and honestly, I'm very happy for you. Learning from you made me realize how much I still have left to learn. In the noisy and chaotic outside world, it would be difficult for me to truly understand the teachings you've given me. That's why I've decided to return to my sect and enter secluded cultivation. I want to completely master everything you've taught me. Once your beloved Tante becomes stronger, she will definitely return to your side. That is my promise to you. Until then, don't forget me. Oh, my beloved. Yi Chen stared at the final line in confusion. What was that last sentence? This girl seriously needs to work on her songwriting skills. Then he smiled slightly. Still, now that Tante isn't around, cultivating will be much easier. My cultivation speed has become incredibly fast lately. If I keep progressing like this, I'll break through sooner or later. And after I break through, maybe I'll even be able to fly through the air like those cultivators. I can already feel the incredible energy flowing through my body. I have to admit, those evergreen saints were amazing. They gave me the chance to cultivate, and honestly, a huge part of the credit belongs to the Black Emperor. If he hadn't brought those stones for me, I probably wouldn't have been able to cultivate at all. I wonder where he is these days. When he comes back, I'll definitely treat him to a huge feast. Just then, someone knocked on the door. Opening it, Yi Chen smiled. Holy Lord, what brings you here? Please come inside and have a seat. The Holy Lord replied politely. I hope I'm not disturbing you. We've been visiting quite frequently lately. Yi Chen waved his hand. Please don't say that, Holy Lord. You're making me feel embarrassed. Think of this place as your own home. You're welcome here anytime. However, deep inside, Yi Chen remained cautious. I can't act too casually in front of these big shots. To them, I'm still the Evergreen Saint. If I make even the slightest mistake, they'll realize I'm not the legendary Evergreen Saint they think I am. And once that happens, they definitely won't let me off the hook. Yi Chen said, You know, I don't really have any important work these days. That's why I've been focusing more on my cultivation. The Holy Lord thought to himself, he only focused on cultivation for a short while, and all the spiritual energy in the surrounding area disappeared instantly. Senior Yi is truly terrifying. His cultivation realm is far beyond anything we can comprehend. Suddenly, the Holy Lord was startled by something in front of him. What is this? Why can I barely see past it? What kind of object is emitting such overwhelming energy? Even looking at its light is painful for my eyes. Yi Chen noticed his reaction and asked, Holy Lord, are you all right? The Holy Lord quickly replied, Yes. Something just got into my eyes, so I couldn't see clearly for a moment. Yi Chen said, Try opening your eyes now. Everything should be fine. As soon as the Holy Lord opened his eyes again, the dazzling light had disappeared. Yi Chen smiled. The wind has been extremely strong lately. Dust probably got into your eyes. Please have a seat. I'll bring some tea. The Holy Lord was secretly shocked. So that's where all that energy was coming from. These are yuan crystals. But how did so many yuan crystals end up here? And every single one of them is of the highest quality. Crystals like these are practically impossible to find in the ordinary world. I've seen many yuan crystals before, but none of them even come close to this level of purity. Could these all have come from the Forbidden Realm? Did Master Yi personally obtain them from there? Yi Chen then said, Holy Lord, we've known each other for quite a long time now. I don't think you need to hesitate when speaking in front of me. Feel free to say whatever is on your mind. The Holy Lord nodded. Mr. Yi, I've come today because of a very important matter. In 2 days, our Holy Land will hold a ceremony to select the new Holy Saintess. It would be a great honor if you could attend our humble event. Your presence would greatly enhance the significance of the ceremony. That's why this old man has come personally to invite you. If you have the time, would you be willing to attend? Yi Chen replied. So you're inviting me to participate in the ceremony? Internally, he was delighted. I just came back from a trip to the capital a few days ago, and now I'll get another chance to travel. This time, I'll get to visit the Holy Land. Then he asked, By the way, Holy Lord, is your Holy Land called Yuanjian Holy Land? The Holy Lord was stunned. This is the first time in my life that Ancestor Yi has actually asked me a question. Soon the day of the ceremony arrived. The leaders of the various Holy Lands had gathered to attend. The Holy Lord welcomed everyone. Thank you all for coming. It's been a full 100 years since the leaders of the 5 Holy Lands last gathered together. Honestly, it's wonderful to see all of you again. Luowan smiled. It's great to see you as well. I haven't visited your Holy Land in a very long time, but I have to admit something. Compared to all our Holy Lands, the spiritual energy here is extraordinary. How is the energy here so pure? Holy Lord Bai Ling replied, It's not just the spiritual energy. The fortune and destiny energy of this place is equally remarkable. To be honest, I've only been here for a few hours, yet all the fatigue from my journey has already disappeared. Simply sitting here feels comparable to cultivating. Zhu Tan laughed. Don't praise Brother Xiao too much. If you keep complimenting him, he'll become overconfident, and then none of us will be able to handle him. At that moment, Duan Cheng interrupted them. What are all of you talking about? It seems none of you realize the trouble that's approaching. I'm not here for the ceremony. I came because there's an urgent matter we need to discuss. Jutan frowned. Duan Cheng, what happened? Why are you trying to ruin everyone's mood? The Holy Lord asked. Brother Duan, has something happened in the western region? If you need help, tell us. We won't stand by and do nothing. Duan Cheng replied seriously. The problem doesn't concern only me. It concerns all of us. You all remember the great temple of the Buddhist kingdom, don't you? Recently, a monk emerged from there. I've heard that he is currently in seclusion and will come out within a few days. He is the greatest genius of his generation, and because of that, he is the greatest threat to all of us. Luowan looked surprised. As far as I remember, all the top Buddhist monks were killed long ago. How could one of them still be alive? Zhu Tan looked confused. I don't understand why everyone is so worried. What can a bald monk possibly do to us? Duan Cheng shook his head. They can do a great deal. Everyone knows that Buddhism and Taoism are separate paths. But despite that, there has been a deep rivalry between them for thousands of years. Long ago, Taoism and Buddhism fought for control of Zhongzhou. I believe that conflict took place several thousand years ago. Many powerful masters from all 5 holy lands participated. The conflict wasn't fought only with strength. There were also debates over scriptures and dharma. Our ancestors were exceptionally wise. In the end, they defeated the Buddhists and gained control of Zhongzhou. But that only deepened the hostility between the two sides. Although the Buddhists were defeated, they have never stopped dreaming of reclaiming Zhongzhou. About 500 years ago, a monk named Yu Jin from the Yu family came to the capital. He challenged the Holy Lord of Hua Holy Land in a debate, hoping to revive Buddhism's influence. Bai Ling nodded. Fortunately, my master was the leader of our sect at that time. He debated Yu Jin for 7 days and 7 nights, and in the end, my master won. That was why Buddhism suffered another defeat 500 years ago. Duancheng sighed. But now Buddhism wants to try again. The problem is that the master who protected us back then is no longer alive. Jutan asked, "Is this Yu family really that powerful? Why is everyone so afraid of them?" Duancheng answered, "Every monk from the Yu family is a genius. But the one who is coming now is a genius among geniuses. He became a novice monk at the age of 3. By the age of 5, he had memorized all the Buddhist scriptures. Before turning 20, he achieved enlightenment. Many people even call him the reincarnation of the great Sun Buddha. His cultivation is extraordinary, but his understanding of Buddhist doctrine is even more terrifying. You could say that none of us can match him in terms of wisdom, and that's exactly why I'm worried. Even if we somehow defeat him in cultivation, none of us can surpass him in knowledge and understanding. This time he's coming to avenge his senior brother. And honestly, I don't know whether any of us can stop him. Do any of your sects have someone with exceptional knowledge of Buddhist or Taoist teachings?" The room immediately fell silent. Luo Wan shook her head. "No, our disciples focus primarily on cultivation." Bai Ling added, "The same is true for us. None of our elders possess that level of scholarly knowledge." Jutan suddenly said, "You're all worrying too much. You said we can defeat him in cultivation. So why don't we simply stop him from entering Zhongzhou? We can deal with him before he even arrives." Duancheng immediately rejected the idea. "That's a terrible plan. If people find out that we prevented a monk from entering Zhongzhou, everyone will assume that Buddhism is superior to Taoism. We would lose without even fighting. That's why I completely oppose that idea. Besides, he isn't weak enough for us to stop easily. I don't think you could defeat him on your own." At that moment, the Holy Lord smiled. "Don't panic. I have a solution. We also possess a trump card. His name is Senior Yi. If that monk's knowledge is a mountain, then Senior Yi's knowledge is the entire sky. And as for cultivation, Senior Yi exists on a completely different level." Jutan said, "I almost forgot that we have Senior Yi on our side. With Senior Yi's help, no matter how powerful that monk may be, he won't be able to defeat us in either scripture knowledge or cultivation." Bai Ling looked shocked. "Senior Yi? Who is that? I know every powerful expert in your sect, but I've never heard of him." Duancheng said seriously, "Do you even understand who we're about to face? We cannot place our hopes on some unknown senior. If we lose, Taoism's reputation in Zhongzhou will be ruined. In fact, Taoism might completely disappear from Zhongzhou." Jutan immediately replied, "Duancheng, watch your words. You have no right to call Senior Yi some random senior. If you had ever met him, you would know what kind of existence he truly is. His knowledge and cultivation are far beyond our imagination." Luo Wan intervened. "Brother Jutan, there's no need to get angry. Brother Duan isn't insulting your Senior Yi. He simply wants to understand Senior Yi's capabilities." Duancheng snorted. "I can guarantee that the person you're talking about isn't nearly as powerful as you claim. If he were truly that extraordinary, my Holy Land would have known about him long ago. So don't exaggerate in front of me. A person called Senior Yi probably doesn't even exist." Suddenly, the entire ground began to shake. Duancheng exclaimed, "What's happening? Where did this earthquake come from?" Bai Ling immediately became alert. Could someone be attacking our Holy Land? At that moment, the doors burst open, and an overwhelming wave of terrifying energy flooded into the hall. The instant the energy touched Duancheng, he found himself transported into a completely different world. Opening his eyes, he looked around in shock. "Where am I? Is this the legendary Taoist sacred land? The birthplace of Taoism itself? But how did I get here? Countless saints spend their entire lives trying to reach this place, and still fail. So how did I arrive here without even trying? The peace and harmony here are incredible. It feels as if all creation originated from this very place. But I still need to know who attacked me. The fact that a single strike could make me experience something like this proves that person is anything but ordinary." Moments later, Duancheng returned to the real world. He muttered, "I've felt that sword energy before. The last time I followed the trail of the Demon Emperor, I sensed the exact same aura. Whoever released that attack must also be the one who killed him." Turning toward the Holy Lord, he asked, "Holy Lord, who exactly is this master? His power is unbelievably profound." Luo Wan asked, "Duan, why do you look so frightened? Did something happen?" Duancheng replied, "Do you remember when we chased the demon emperor Ming Zuikan into that town? That's where we learned about a mysterious master living there. A master whose power was comparable to that of a god." Luo Wan nodded. "Yes, that master was incredibly powerful. He killed a demon emperor with ease. Was he the one who attacked just now?" Duancheng looked at the Holy Lord. "Brother, was that attack released by your Senior Yi?" The Holy Lord smiled and nodded. Yes, Jutan laughed. Now you've seen it for yourself. You understand how powerful Senior Yi truly is. You can't casually speak nonsense about him. You're fortunate that you're our friend. That's why Senior Yi didn't punish you for your disrespect. Otherwise, he could have destroyed both you and your entire sect with ease. So next time, think 100 times before speaking about him. In front of Senior Yi, we're nothing more than insignificant ants. Duan Cheng immediately dropped to his knees. Brother, I was a complete fool. I was like an ant that couldn't see the mountain standing before it. I never imagined that Senior Yi possessed such incredible power. Everything you said about him was actually an understatement. He's even more extraordinary than you described. Luowan also bowed her head. Please ask Senior Yi not to blame us. Duan only said those things out of ignorance. He had no ill intentions. The Holy Lord smiled. Calm down. Senior Yi is a kind and benevolent master. He was only giving you a small demonstration of his power. He would never harm any of you. Duan Cheng sighed. That sword intent was terrifying. I can confidently say that a single attack from him would be enough to destroy all of Zhongzhou. The Holy Lord thought to himself, it seems they finally realized how frightening Mr. Yi truly is. It's a good thing Senior Yi displayed a little of his power. They had been speaking far too casually about him. Now, they finally understand why we respect him so much. The Holy Lord then said aloud, All right, that's enough. Please stand up. It doesn't look good for all of you to remain kneeling. Bai Ling stepped forward. Senior brother, your sect's ancestor Yi is truly extraordinary. Could you tell us more about him? We already know he's incredibly powerful, but we still don't know what cultivation realm he has reached. The Holy Lord shook his head. To be honest, even we don't know his exact realm. But one thing is certain, he is at least a human emperor. And that's only the minimum estimate. In fact, there's a very high possibility that he has surpassed the human emperor realm entirely. The feats he has accomplished are beyond what even a human emperor could achieve. The Holy Land leaders were stunned. A cultivator stronger than a human emperor? Meanwhile, elsewhere, Yi Chen was practicing swordsmanship inside the Holy Land. He said happily, There are so many amazing swords here that I completely lost track of time while practicing. Honestly, practicing here is a lot of fun. Then he turned around and asked, By the way, how long have I been practicing? I think it's only been about 10 minutes, right? The disciple beside him immediately bowed. Senior, you've been practicing for nearly 3 hours. Yi Chen's eyes widened. 3 hours? I didn't notice the time passing at all. By the way, when does the ceremony start? The disciple replied. The ceremony was originally supposed to begin 2 hours ago. However, you were deeply focused on sword practice. The Holy Lord said that your practice was blessing our holy land, so none of us dared interrupt you. He ordered us to wait until you finished. The ceremony will begin as soon as you're ready. We estimate it will start within the next half hour. Yi Chen was shocked. The ceremony was supposed to start 2 hours ago? So I've been wasting everyone's time this whole time? Fortunately, he thought to himself, it's a good thing these people believe I'm the Evergreen Saint. If they didn't, I'd be in serious trouble right now. I have to keep acting carefully. Even a single mistake could expose me. Soon, Yi Chen arrived before the gathered leaders. The moment he appeared, every one of them respectfully bowed and greeted him. Yi Chen said, Holy Lord, you are truly a very kind person. I was practicing swordsmanship and became so absorbed in it that I completely lost track of time. Even so, you delayed the ceremony and never disturbed me. Please forgive me for arriving late. The Holy Lord replied, You are embarrassing me by apologizing. At the same time, he thought to himself, You practiced inside our holy land, and our disciples had the opportunity to witness your techniques. What greater blessing and opportunity could there be? Even after helping us so much, you're still apologizing for being late. The Evergreen Saint is truly extraordinary. There is no one else in this world like him. Yi Chen then asked, Who are these people? There are quite a few new faces here, and I don't recognize them. The Holy Lord smiled. My apologies, I completely forgot to introduce them. First, this is Zhu Tan, the Holy Lord of Purple Holy Land. You've met him several times before, so you already know him. Yi Chen nodded. Mr. Zhu, it's good to see you again. You haven't visited my place for quite some time. Zhu Tan quickly replied, I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking about me, Mr. Yi. When I have some free time, I'll definitely come visit again. The Holy Lord continued. This is Bai Ling, the Holy Master of Hua Holy Land. And standing beside him is Duan Cheng, the Holy Lord of Yinyang Holy Land. Finally, this is Luo Wan, the Holy Lord of Dao Holy Land. You could say that we are all companions who currently oversee our respective holy lands. Yi Chen was secretly shocked. So these 5 people standing before me are some of the most influential figures in the entire cultivation world? Their power is beyond anything I can imagine. The Holy Lord noticed Yi Chen's expression changing and became worried. What happened? Why did Mr. Yi's expression suddenly change? Did I make a mistake while introducing everyone? The Holy Lord quickly said, Mr. Yi, please have a seat. The ceremony is about to begin. Yi Chen sat down and replied, "Very well, let's begin the ceremony." Using telepathy, the Holy Lord immediately sent a message to the elders. "Hurry up. We can't waste time on unnecessary formalities. You all know how precious Mr. Yi's time is. We must not delay him any further." The second elder nodded. "Understood. I'll begin immediately." Then he shouted, "Disciples, begin the ceremony." As the ceremonial bell rang, the event officially started. The Holy Lord announced, "Welcome everyone to today's ceremony. We are not only selecting a saintess today, but also officially declaring the future leader of our sect." The original speech contained another 500 words, but he skipped all of it to avoid wasting Mr. Yi's time. The other Holy Lords were stunned. What's going on? He didn't even finish the speech. At that moment, Wu Shuang appeared in her ceremonial attire. Yi Chen couldn't help but admire her. She looks incredible in the saintess robes. It's as though this position was made specifically for her. The Holy Lord thought happily, "Mr. Yi seems very pleased to see Wu Shuang becoming the saintess. I knew he cared about her greatly. Choosing her was definitely the right decision." The second elder then loudly announced, "Ancestral Temple, please appear before us. Today, we are appointing a new saintess." Immediately, the Ancestral Temple manifested before the crowd. The Holy Lord respectfully bowed. "Thank you for appearing before us. Today, our sect is taking an important step forward. We hope to receive your blessings." Then he turned toward Yi Chen. "Senior Yi, I would like you to escort Wu Shuang into the sacred hall and personally place the crown upon her head. It would bring me great joy if you would do so." Yi Chen nodded. "Of course, I'd be happy to." Walking forward, Yi Chen arrived beside Wu Shuang. "Wu Shuang, you are truly remarkable. I can say with confidence that you will achieve great things in the future. Your cultivation will reach heights that few, if any, cultivators have ever attained." Wu Shuang smiled happily. "Senior Yi, thank you very much for your kind words. Everything I am today is because of you. I believe that with your guidance, I will become even stronger in the future." Yi Chen then turned to the Holy Lord and said, "Holy Lord, your fortune is truly exceptional. Having Wu Shuang as your saintess will bring your holy land countless benefits and opportunities." The Holy Lord gratefully replied, "Thank you for your praise." At the same time, he thought to himself, as long as Senior Yi's favor remains with us, opportunities will never stop coming. What happens next will be revealed in the next episode. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned.